Okay, here we go. It's going to be a string of videos related to electric stuff. This episode is about me taking my Energica Ego up the west coast of the South Island, up to the North Island, doing the east coast, which I've never been to before, and then coming back to sunny little Riversdale, which, by the way, is chucking it down with rain at the moment. But it is summer, so hopefully you get a kick out of this. Unfortunately, it rained 10 out of the 11 days I was cycling, so there aren't a lot of pictures. There's a lot of me stopping at charges, but at the end I'll give you a little rundown of how long it actually took and what it actually cost, which is not very long and not very much. But anyway, hope you enjoy it. Okay, just about to head off home. From home, it's just gone 9 o'clock. I'm heading up to Haast today. So it's a pretty rubbish day outside. It's raining, so it's probably not the best way to start a trip. But hey, I'll update you next time I get to the charger. I'm going to stop it a lot on the way and just do small charges rather than just do a massive one. But that's the plan. See you next time. Okay, all kitted up and ready to go. As you can see, I've pretty much got all those on there, and of course the weather is pretty rubbish if you're looking out there. But hey, so be it. Okay, of course I've got to stick that on my bag, and I'm off. And it's 9:45. Sweet. Ethel charger, here we come. Okay, just charging up at Ethel. I'm already at 71. I got here at like 68%. So it's not too bad. It's going at about 23 kilowatts, 22, which is almost good enough. It's good enough anyway. Okay, I'm only going to go up to 80, then I'm heading to Wanaka, I think. Okay, second charge is in Frankton. It's 21 kilowatts for charging. 68, it's only 53%, so let's see what's going on. Okay, it's a bit windy, but I'm incredibly impressed how much efficiency I'm getting with all this baggage on and no wind. Must be a tailwind though. Talk to you later. Got to fill up to 100% Monica to get to Haast. Okay, I went over the Crown Range from sort of Queenstown to Wanaka, so here are a few of the pics. Okay, I'm at Wanaka. I think I'm at 98%, so that'll get me to Haast easily. So it's looking like going, and plus it slowed down to like 2 kilowatts, so that's ridiculous. Okay, see you in Haast. This is the hotel that I stayed at. It had a Blue Commando socket, which I have for my Tesla granny charger. So I plugged it in overnight. It was filled up to 100%, so all was good. Okay, I'm charging it at the place I'm staying tonight. It's done at about 42, so 42, that's 68% for 137 k's, so that's not bad going over the Haast Pass. So I'll fill up to 100 overnight, then I'm off to Franz Joseph tomorrow. Okay, I think we did 320 something kilometers today. Started off very rainy for about the first 100 k's, and then it was pretty much dry up until the Haast Pass, and then it was a little bit wet on the road after that. It wasn't raining or anything, but the efficiency was a lot better than I thought it would be, actually, because it was raining. Maybe the wind was behind me, but I was getting, at some stages, I was getting like 26 kilometers per kilowatt hour, which is pretty good. I always do it in the distance per kilowatt hour because I know how much the battery is. The battery's 18.9, I think. So it gives me a better indication of what is going on. How far I can possibly go. So I use a better route planner at the moment, and I have to set that to something ridiculous like 85 watts per per kilometre or something like that. And yeah, it to give me a realistic indication of how long it was able to get there. But charging, no problem. Again, a lot of places I just turn up to and just go to 80 and then off. Or yeah, tomorrow, I mean, I'll start with 100 because I'm charging here at the what's it called, a Shore hotel or something. I'm just hooked up to a caravan thing, caravan plug, and it's charging at 3 kilowatts, and that's fine. Like I just checked it, it's just like 80 something percent. It'll take like 30 minutes to fill up to 100, and then I'll be off tomorrow. And next stop is Franz Josef. Again, I remember going to the glaciers back in 97ish, and apparently you can't even get to them now. You've got to get a helicopter or something, so I'm not going to be too worried except for just charging there. Then I'll make my way up to Nelson, so it's going to be a very long day, but I'll stop at the nearest places along the way and drop off a few photos that you'll see when I upload the second day. So it's been a good first day. Again, not the best weather to start with. I thought it was going to be rubbish, but it turned out alright. It's very sunny. Oh well, it's not sunny here, it's almost sunset. It's after 9 o'clock, so the sun's going to set in about 20 minutes. So it's almost the longest day, so you can't beat that. See you tomorrow. Okay, I am a bit of an early riser, and it is sort of just after 5:30, and you can see it's quite foggy, but that's alright. I'm planning to leave here at about, I don't know, 8 o'clock, because I got all the way to Nelson, but I got a lot of great places to visit on the way. Also, the setup for charging. I don't know whether you can see this right here. I've got my Tesla charger here. Like, I've got one of these adapters for the caravan plugs, and the bike is just there. You can't quite see it, but it's there somewhere. Actually, if I turn around this way, you can definitely see it there. Here we go. Fully charged, I imagine. Okay, fully loaded again. There's the bike ready to go. Still a little bit foggy, but you know, I'm sure I can handle it. Okay, we charged up to 100% last night. It says about 195. I don't know how far I've got to go, 140. Sweet. Okay, I'm at the Franz Josef charger. I'm just going to use the 25 because there's no point. And I arrived here with about 34%. And I did 145 k's, so that's not bad. Okay, let me get started. Okay, after a bit of charging, problems in Greymouth and having to slow charge for 3 hours, finally got to Reefton and looks like it's working. I think I might know what the problem was. The seat was resting on the charger, and I think that might have caused it to default. But it's looking all right now. We started at 17. It's been going for a few minutes, 31 minutes to get us up to 80. Then I'll probably head off to Murchison. Oh, I'm so glad it's working. It just makes my day a little bit longer. Nelson, here I come, hopefully. See you later. So this first one's in Murchison, where I was filling up, and the second one is in a car park in Richmond, right near where I finished in Nelson. Okay, here I am charging outside the warehouse in Blenheim. Okay, as you can see, I'm in the terminal at the Interola, ready to get on the ferry in many hours, probably 5 hours. have to line up at maybe 3 hours time. It's part of the zen of travel, I suppose. I just worked out earlier that coming up the east coast I've done about 1100 kilometres, so just over 600 miles, and it's cost me about 6 cents a kilometre. No, yes, so that's all good. And some of that is because I had to pay at a hotel to use the charger for 3 hours, but anyway, $20. So it could have been even cheaper, but that's all good. I'll work out how much it is once I get on the other side. Okay, I'm pretty much at the Picton Ferry Terminal. So that's how many Ks it's taken me to come up the west coast. 1104.1. Sweet. And I'll definitely put on the 4,000. I still think I started today at 620 to 4,620. So it's pretty much I've done 145 today. Sweet. Me charging up at the Nio Town Hall. Okay, good morning everybody. This is day 3. It's the 24th, Christmas Eve. I'm at the Nio Community Centre and the library, one on Ottawa's Road. No, we're not in Canada. But we're at one of the zero charges, 24 kilowatt charges. Again, I don't really need anything, but I'm just going to top it off to 100 because I'm meeting someone. It's funny that I've still got a zero charger because this person has something to do with New Zero Land. Anyway, I'll fill up to 100 here and then I'll be off. And there is the wonderful charger here at Community Centre. As you can see, the weather is not the best in Wellington. It says windy, but there's no windy Wellington at the moment. Absolutely nothing, but it is rainy Wellington. So hey, what can you expect? Okay, in sunny Waipukarau. Never been here before. There's a great little charger right outside the Civic Centre, I think it is. Just waiting for another car, which is at 90-something percent, I think. So 94%, so they shouldn't be too long, hopefully. And then I'll get this beast up and going. I think I've done 100 and something Ks today. Let's have a look. Yes, I've gone from sort of Palmerston North to Waipukarau, and you've done 105, I filled it up to 100 this morning, so it's 46%. Going along at about 14.5 kilometres per kilowatt hour, clocked up to 5,000 kilometres today. Sweet. Okay. Okay, I arrived in Napier a little earlier, so I thought I'd walk around the town and have a quick look, even though it was not raining at this stage. You see the sound is very dark. Where I'm from on the west coast of the North Island, it's black, very volcanic area in the past. But you know, because I didn't get enough water from the sky, I thought I'd better take some photos of the fountains. If you don't understand sarcasm, you just got hit by it. So yeah. Great places to look around Hawke's Bay. Napier is one of them, the Art Deco capital of New Zealand. A little bit noisier, so I thought I'd better do a voiceover. This is in Napier, a place called Bayview, just north of there. This is a BP charger, which is free at the moment, but I think BP's starting to charge in a few weeks, in February. So there you go. How many minutes? 11 minutes. Okay, here's another view of the charger at Bayview. Then I went off to Wairoa, and that's a photo of me near a store there. Then I stopped in Tolaga Bay, where I also charged up. Then I charged, there were a couple of horses that were walking up and down the street there. So it's a bit of a New Zealand experience. Then I went to Te Araroa and charged up there. This is me walking down to the beach. There's great views there, and then I headed off to Hicks Bay. Okay, here I am about to leave Hicks Bay. It's the, whatever it is, 29th, heading towards ElectricAotearoa. Now, maybe it's just me, but ever since I left on the, whatever it was, 22nd-ish, it's rained everywhere. And coming up the east coast here, between Gisborne and Hicks Bay, geez, there were some rough metal roads. Luckily I haven't fallen off. Although I did have a predicament where I forgot to put the stand up and leant the bike over, and then had to get someone to help me lift it up, and it's been a little crack in the fairing. I'll get that fixed at some stage, hopefully. Anyway, again, no traffic accidents, just stupidity. Anyway, I'll show you outside, and it's, there you go. That is, unfortunately, how it is out there. Okay, here I am recharging at Te Kaha. Then I head off to Whakatane because I tried a Potiki but it was broken. And then finally at Te Puia in Rotorua, near where I stayed. Okay, first stop was a charger in Taupo where I filled up for quite a lot. Then, as I was going down the side of the lake, like there was so much rain there was flooded in a few points. But I stopped here to overlook the lake near just past Turangi, and I headed to National Park. The place, not the place, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I think that's enough for the first section. There's going to be a part 2 where I'm going down past Pumps North back to home. So, but that's much quicker. And then I'll finish it off with a little spiel about the trip overall. Okay.